Well, I grew up here in New York, and I think, well, basically I grew up across the street. Like I grew up here, and there's a park right outside my window, you know, a city park. And beyond that park, so there's a park, and right here is an elevated subway. And I grew up looking at graffiti, just going past my window. And I was always fascinated by it. So I'm watching cartoons. You look out the window, and there's moving cartoons on the fucking train, you know what I mean? It was all fantastic to me. You know, you're watching Scooby-Doo, and I can see that there are lines. Those are drawings! You know what I mean? Just like the graffiti is drawings. And I know that was the connection, that why I started doing graffiti, was from the trains and watching, you know, cartoons, and realizing they're all drawings. Realizing they're all drawings. I can explain it like this. I don't check them out like this thing, like, oh, I need to see my piece, because I don't care about it like that. But the truth is, I do go back, like I want it to be fixed. If someone went over me, I'll go back over it. You know, I definitely keep it tight. I did like a Snow White mural down the street. People kept fucking with it, and I keep coming back. People steal pieces off it, and I'll make a new one, put it back. I'm not gonna like not put my piece up because someone's gonna damage it or you know, something. I don't go back to look at it. It's an egotistical way, but I definitely want to, you know, if I can fix it or do whatever, I definitely want to. I don't know that people realize it. You know, a lot of work goes into it. Conceptually, you know, to make connections on why you want to make the piece in the first place, and having all that shit run through your head, and then you come up with it, and then you actually buy the shit, make it. It's a lot of work. And then, you know, to put it on the street, and someone's like, oh, let me just take that. You know, it sucks. I'm not attached to anything. I mean, I do feel that way, like, but maybe that's being too bold of a statement, because I do care. Obviously, it's not that I don't care at all. But it's definitely, it's not my baby in the sense of like I need to go care for it, and it's gotta be precious. It's not precious to me. This is Nicky X right here, right? He's my friend. So he's a real punk rock kid. You know, we grew up in the city, fucking getting shit thrown at us when nobody, the punk was not cool. This was not a thing. So this kid right here, we were just walking around one day, we were over at CBGB's, and there's this guy just taking pictures. We were like 11 years old. And then fucking, you know, I found this picture online. I'm like, it's fucking Nicky. We went to school together, we were in bands together and all that shit. He might be dead now because he's a really bad junkie, and I haven't heard from him, and I've been trying to find him ever since, you know, I discovered this picture again, but can't find him. I hope he's still alive, man. I had problems as a kid, like where I'd disappear all the time. Like say if we were talking, right, and all of a sudden you just stop paying attention, I would just disappear. I don't know why. And it would happen all the time, and I remember my kindergarten teacher asked me what's going on. Like, why do you keep doing that? She noticed it, and I'm like, I don't know, and I called it froggy eyes. I'm like, I get froggy eyes. And she's like, what does that mean? What is happening? I'm like, it feels like I'm having a flood. And so from that day on, I was flooded.